Monitor though.
Let's do it. Hey, it's me, Baddhan here for Leica Radio, BizAsiaLive.com, and of course Utsa Plus, the leading Asian entertainment TV channel. Very, very excited to bring to you Neil Butt, who we spoke to briefly yesterday at the Indian Television Academy Awards, but we got swept away. So let's do this then. Neil, how are you?
First, I need to apologize. I had to cut the interview short because I had to present an award.
Yes, I heard, yeah.
So let's make up for it today, and it's lovely to be here with you again.
No, Neil, congratulations on the show's success. Absolutely phenomenal, isn't it? It's a global phenomenon.
Yeah, so I've been told by you, and I get to know bits and pieces through fans when they tell me that the show is doing really well in so-and-so country. So it feels good. Yeah.
I mean, when you took the show on, we know that it was obviously a remake of a very popular show, and we know that the Hindi version, people, had different ways of accepting it or not, yeah? So how do you feel when you look back at it when you first signed to the show and how the current response has been?
It's been phenomenal. I mean, nobody actually can predict which project's going to do well and which is not going to do well. Having spent a decent amount of time in this industry, I've never found out the formula. What will work? Yeah. Sometimes I feel that I've given more hard work. I've worked hard than what I've done in this show, but that hasn't worked. Yeah. But whatever I'm doing right now is working. Yeah. So that's not to say I'm not working hard over here. I'm really giving my best. I'm trying to do justice to the role that has been given to me. Yeah. I keep asking my creatives, my makers. I keep asking them what exactly is. Am I on the right track? And they keep saying that, everything's going fine. The day we feel something's off, we'll let you know. Mm-hmm. And thankfully, nothing's been told to me yet.
Yeah.
So I'm happy. And I didn't really expect this. I didn't expect the success. Honestly, when I took up the show at that time in 2020, we were all going through COVID. And the trend, the television trend at that time, shows were not going on for a long time. Yeah. Unless and until it's a show that has been going on for a long time earlier, no new show was really doing well. Yeah. So I took up the show thinking that probably I'll see the show through, I think, 6 months or 7 months, or probably a year max. Yeah. But this is something else. Absolutely. And I'm really very happy.
Yeah. And do you want to see? First I want to check to make sure you're okay, because you're just start on your head. What's going on? What's happening? Can you tell us a bit about what's going to be happening in Gum?
So I think the audience who've seen the promo, the latest promo, there's a picnic that's happening. So Virat is there in the bus with Sai and Paki and the children and other children also from the school, and they're going for a picnic where parents are supposed to accompany their children. And the picnic happens, and they're moving from one spot to the other that involves twists and turns on the road. So there happens to be one place where the tire gets punctured, and there's an accident that takes place, and a lot of things start falling, obviously, from the head the compartments above, and some people bang their heads, and I happen to bang my head, and that's where this injury.
But you survived the accident, which is the main thing.
Kind of. I survived the accident, but what follows is that's what's interesting.
That's interesting. And everyone talks about the chemistry between, of course, Usharia and Aisha. How has it been working with the two ladies? Of course, we know one is your real life love, and the other one's obviously on screen. So how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel wonderful because I found the love of my life in this show, and the other thing is I get to spend time with her, and at the same time I get to work with Aisha, who's also very professional. We work together on the scenes, and it's phenomenal. I mean, every day we're rediscovering ourselves as artists, the three of us. So I mean, there's so many intense scenes that we do, and I don't know if you can make out, I'm drained already. I've been shooting since morning, and there have been back-to-back emotional sequences that we've done, and I have to still remove 6 hours of these grueling scenes. So I just don't know how I'm going to do that, but that's the part of the job. You guys don't need to know that what goes behind, but yeah, it's really a task.
But I'm sure the fans, when they see the final episode and the final cut, they'll be like, "Oh man, you still look so fresh as you would anyway." So I don't think they're going to be complaining.
No, but I'm not supposed to look fresh in this particular sequence. I'm not supposed to look here. Henceforth, I'm not supposed to look fresh. So I think it works in my favor. Me being tired.
How was it last night, by the way, the Indian Television Academy Awards? Because you were there. Did you? Are you the kind of person to party afterwards, or are you the kind of person to head back home?
I'm not a party animal, so I don't really party. But yeah, it was fun to meet a lot of my peers from the field, and I met a lot of people. I interacted with them, and it was all in all a good night.
No, it's fantastic. Honestly, Neil, I wish you all the success in the world for the show because it is doing so well. I know there's a lot of fans around the world that have been watching you. In the UK in particular, give them a special message.
For all the people watching our show in the UK, although we're in India and you're in UK and it's far away, but I think the show binds us in ways that transcends human understanding and that transcends my understanding. So please keep watching our show and supporting us because we're really working hard to get you this entertainment. So please keep loving the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Neil. Thank you.